Well, relative to his profile, Movsar Evloev may be the best fighter in the world that you've never heard of. Thankfully, you're playing with him here tonight. This is one of the best featherweights, if not pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And if I was to have to compete in an MMA round, this is the last guy I would want to be in there with. Absolutely suffocating, one of the best cardiovascular bases in the game. Outstanding grappling and wrestling, the emerging striking as well. And even when he was tested against Lopes at UFC 288, Evloev still was able to rise to the occasion. Outstanding submission, defense, heart, championship medal. DC, I could go on, but the fight's almost upon us. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Movsar Evloev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lopes.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round one is upon us. Wicked interesting matchup here, DC. On one side, a well-rounded fighter. On the other, primarily a wrestler who figures to test that takedown defense early on.
He cannot wrestle blind. He has got to set up his takedowns with his hands and with his kicks. If he tries to just go out there and shoot, this opponent, this well-rounded fighter, is so good, he will snatch up his neck and he will submit him. He's got to set everything up if he wants to be victorious.
Evloev's kick, that one blocked. Come on, bud, let's get those. Takedown defense holds up. All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now. I
mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Two minutes have gone by here, round one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Movsar Evloev. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Nice body shot.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off with. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Side control now.
That was nice.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evloev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, feet on the hips here. And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, he's got his back now. "45 seconds remain in the round. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, breathe, good to go, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Evloev gets stung by that leg kick.
Another.
Nice liver shot lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Look at how he drives his knees right into his opponent's midsection.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Nice. Keep moving. And then take shot. Now.
There's the leg kick. That one checked by Evloev. The kick is there to the body. Wow, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area. Oh, put the foot on the hip. Flying arm bar.
It takes so much courage to even attempt doing something like that.
Ooh, crowd pops as he gets out again.
They respect his ability to escape, and he showed how well-versed he is in submission defense.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. Now into his mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Close guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Oh, into the mount.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. "20 seconds left. 15 seconds to go.
Let's get that half guard closed.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Evloev's eye is closing up. Round 3 coming up next.
Aí, muito bom. Senta aí, respira. Awesome round. You did great this time, okay? You almost got those submissions, okay? Now, he's waiting for those.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when... Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, that's big.
And doing work with the jab.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, roll to his back to release that pressure. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Respira, tranquilo.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, good ground and pound here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Scramble and go. Scramble.
Changing the position.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack with an arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
He's in the mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Relaxa, relaxa. Continua, that's it. That's right.
Evloev's in half guard.
Hey, scramble, get up.
North-south position.
Scramble, get up.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent.
Back mount now. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. Nice defense here.
Orala, Carlos, hands up for me. Hands up.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Great submission defense.
Evloev's in half guard now.
Getting them out here. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's
opponent.
a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
take a seat.
All right, heading back to the corner now, and Evloev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and it's costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes.
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 11 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Diego Lopes!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.